When Sue Pyer took charge of this club, I think she did about 10 events maybe before the pandemic started. Now for the past almost 2 years, we could not have any ministry in the parish. Now I'm curious about it, and I'm asking you people how to resume this ministry now. Anne?
Well, I think that we can tell by the people that are coming to Mass that these may be some of the people that would come, but there's still a number of people that are concerned with the Delta variant. And I've heard from others, they have family members that are saying, I don't want you going. So they don't go. Fortunately, they're able to watch this online. But I think that...
Yeah, but online we cannot serve food, so...
Yeah.
And Sue, what do you think?
I agree with Anne. I think with what's been going on, the people I've seen at church or that I've run into, they've said, "Oh, I miss Martha Mary, but I'm afraid, even if you had it, I wouldn't be comfortable coming. We need to wait." So, it's a tough decision. It's hard to get things going again. But I think once things calm down with the pandemic and everything, I think everyone will come back because they so enjoyed it. But I think we have to tread lightly on this. I don't want to, plan for a lot of people to come and then not have many people come because they're afraid.
Pat, what do you think?
No, I agree with them on the meeting inside. I don't think that's a good idea. And being a senior, I don't go to things inside usually, and if I do, I wear a mask. But one suggestion I had was trying to do something outside. If we had a good enough weather in October, it's pretty short notice for planning, but I think if we got some active people together, we could get it going and have something in that back field that we have, and even that back part of the parking lot, if we rope that off, and we could space tables if people wanted to sit. But we could do food that we can pick up, and it would still be serving food, a different kind, but it would be getting people together if they wanted to come to outside things. I have friends my age who will go to outside events like concerts in the park, anything like that. We can even do a picnic lunch for people that they pick up. That is, they're in a box, like a little box lunch that they do, that they do at fairs sometimes, a box lunch, and you bid on the, you say, yeah, and everything is in the box.
June can do that. That's
Oh,
not a big
absolutely,
deal.
that's her
Yeah,
specialty.
yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you can get the boxes, and that would be one way of getting them in the same place, but socially distanced, and safe, and food that's safe, and connected. And if you wanted to include grandchildren or their children or other people, that's a whole other way to go. But you certainly could open it up to seniors who want to come. And I did talk to a couple of seniors about that idea, and they liked that idea. So. But nobody wants to be inside with anybody right now. It's too scary. So.
Okay, I think we should, have more discussion on this, and if possible, we can have an outside event. Okay. So finally, I want to ask all the three of you, now what would you say to the people in future now, those who would like to come and be volunteers or come to the dinner and the social? I'll start with Sue Pyer.
Okay. I think I would say please come. It's a lot of fun. It's an enjoyable couple of hours in the afternoon. You meet new people, meet up with old friends, and have a great time.
Anne?
I agree completely, because I think many of these people have been so isolated now for so long that the idea of socialization is wonderful. And that if they get to a point like being outside where they would feel safe, I think they might come.
Pat?
I do. Going back to streaming the Mass online, in the beginning of the pandemic, you could watch any Mass anywhere on your computer. I wanted to go back to, and I was so glad we had our Mass online because I wanted to be in my own church and have that connection, even though I couldn't come to church. And so I think any way that we can keep a connection, that is a social connection,
Yes.
in addition to coming to Mass, is a good thing to feel like a community again. I mean, you're limited when you're doing it online. You want to be where the people are. So,
Okay.
and the connection is what's important to me. So.
Thank you. So thank you so much because you have been, not only in this ministry, you have done a lot to the church, and I thank you for your dedication, for your time. And people now, we are thinking really seriously about resuming this ministry, at least, to begin an outside event. And in case we are going to invite you, feel free to come. Okay? And thank you so much. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you.